Hey, it's me, Vixus. You may have noticed that I haven't been posting lately that much as I used to. That's mainly because, one, I lost my CapCut account because I was under the age of 14, shake my head. And mainly, I was going through giant freaking mountains. You see, if you don't already know by now, I live in a country known as Canada, the second largest country in the world, and I live in this province known as Ontario, where pretty much 99% of the population lives. If you don't know what Ontario is, it is basically a hellhole. For my American audience, think of it as Detroit. For my British audience, think of it as Birmingham. Why is it a hellhole, you may ask? Number one, it's crowded. Number two, houses are freaking expensive. And number three, it borders Quebec. So tired of being in this province, I moved to a different one, known as British Columbia, where it was beautiful, had lots of trees, mountains, oceans, and more. Sure, the houses were still expensive, but who cares? It was better than looking at gray skyscrapers every day. Anyway, let's get on the drive, shall we? So yeah, driving across Canada was pretty fun. My personal opinions about the other provinces I went through, starting with Manitoba, it was pretty cool. Not the greatest, but they had this really cool town that I like known as Gimli. It's known for their Icelander traditions because Icelandic people during I think 1920 had this big famine that was going on. So they all moved and created this little town where they celebrate their traditions to this day. Also, I saw pelicans there, which was pretty cool. Next after that was Saskatchewan, which is, well, let's just say, very flat. There was literally nothing there, and so we just kind of skipped the whole thing. Only good things I can really say about Saskatchewan was that there was a lot of wildlife, like there was pronghorns and prairie dogs there. So wasn't entirely bad, but still very, very boring. Now, the next one, on the other hand, is Alberta, which is an adventurer's paradise. First things first, you enter an Arizona-looking Badlands, where there's a lot of dinosaur fossils you can find. And then next is a bunch of, well, let's just say, the Rocky Mountains, which I actually went on the most dangerous road there. Not the Coquihalla, that's British Columbia. This was known as the Bow Pass, which was home to one of the world wonders known as the Columbia Ice Fields, which had an elevation of 12,000 feet. Surprisingly, I didn't get elevation sickness when I went on that thing, but still, it was really, really cool. I have a lot of pictures of it. Let me show it real quick. And finally, we arrived at our destination, British Columbia. Now, when we moved into our new house, it was a very, very, very rough start. First things first, my mom's phone got hacked by this guy on Facebook or something. Don't know who the hell that guy is, but hate him now. But besides that, so far, it's been going pretty good. I like the place. It's comfortable, has a very, very nice community of people. Only problem is that the cities are honestly depressing because there's a lot of homeless people in British Columbia, which the government in British Columbia has done nothing about, because I saw the parliament in their capital known as Victoria, and they have their entire parliament lit up with over 1,000 lights on every corner of the building, spending over like $1,000 every night for lighting up their parliament building. Meanwhile, there's homeless people starving out their front door, which is very, very depressing. So I've been trying to act by protesting a little. For those who live in Duncan, you might have saw me there, but I doubt any of you know or even watch this channel. So anyways, that was my drive across Canada and my experiences in British Columbia. Hope you have a good day. Also, if you thought the video was low quality, remember I lost my CapCut account earlier, so I screen recorded the entire thing.